Lesson 8.2 Finite Arithmetic Series continues. In this video we will use Gauss's formula to calculate finite arithmetic series. What shape is usually waiting for you inside a Starbucks? A line. Gauss's formula. So there's a story that goes with Gauss's formula. Whether it's a true story or not, I don't know, but Gauss's formula nonetheless has a story. And the story goes, when Gauss was in elementary school, his teacher asked the class to calculate the sum of the first 100 positive integers. You know that the teacher was obviously trying to, buy some time, get them to do something, keep them busy, Apparently, Gauss determined the answer in a matter of seconds. Obviously, the teacher wasn't all that excited about this because now their plan to, buy time disappeared. But how did Gauss determine his answer so quickly? The following formula is the result of this process. And what the process was Gauss realized that if you take and list all the numbers in order, 1, 2, 3, ... 99, 100. You all know how to count really quickly to 100, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 99, 100. And you skip a whole bunch of numbers. 1, 2, skip a few. There we go. 99, 100. So then he also listed the numbers backwards. And he added them up real quick. So that's 101, that's 101, that's 101. That's 101, that's 101. So he noticed that all the numbers added up to the same number when you listed them forward and then backwards and add them up. So then he realized that he could just multiply this by how many numbers there are. Well, there's 100 of them, so this was 10,100, and he would just cut it in half because he doubled it to get the answer, so we cut it in half and you have your answer. So half of 10 is 5, half of 100 is 50. Oops. 10,000 is 5,000, and half of 100 is 50. So you get 5,050 if you add up all the numbers. Pretty nifty. And that's using the formula that you see right there. And that's how that formula came about. So let's apply that formula to a bunch of other things. Use Gauss's formula to calculate each finite arithmetic series. So 5. We have 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11. So the first term is 3. The last term in this case is the fifth term, is 11. And so the formula says A sub, in this case we're going to say 5, is equal to term number times the first term plus the last term, all divided by 2. So 3 plus 11 is 14. Half of 14 is 7. And 5 times 7 is 35. And so there is how we find the sum of the 5 numbers there by using Gauss's formula. Now obviously with 5 numbers you could have added it up pretty quickly yourself in your head, but if we're talking 100 numbers, that's a whole different story, right? So what I'd like you to do is number 6 right now. So hopefully you saw the first term was -2, the last term was -7. You figured out there were 6 terms. You plugged the stuff in and found that you got S sub 6 is -27. And with that, that's how you use Gauss's formula to calculate a finite arithmetic series. The big question that I haven't answered in either one of these videos is, why are we only finding it for the finite arithmetic series? Well, if we think about it, if we add a number an infinite number of times, in other words, we just keep adding forever, the number is just going to continue to get larger and larger and larger and larger and larger until it gets to infinity, and then we really don't have an answer. So infinite arithmetic or infinite arithmetic series are always infinite. Okay, and with that, for sure this time, that's how we use Gauss's formula to calculate finite arithmetic series.